Hello, hello. My name is Andrew Okaro of Takomi Alchemy. I am a psychotherapist and I'm also a psychic, so you could call me a psychic psychotherapist. In a moment, I'm going to open up this Zoom call to a number of people from around the world. I'm going to be talking about the Akashic Records and I'm also going to be giving some readings. So let's see how it goes. The Akashic Records is a storehouse of information. Information can be accessed around your soul's journey, your past lives, Earth, and in other dimensions and planetary systems. So the records also contain information about the collective, humankind as a collective, as a group. So we can gain insight and information around events which are happening, events that are past, and maybe even potential future events. And it's often depicted as a book. However, you can't go to your local library and find the Akashic Records, unfortunately. It can only be accessed through psychic means and through intuitive awareness. Our actions and reactions create the world around us. So it could be that something happens to us, maybe in a past life. Say I drowned in a past life, and my reaction to drowning or having that trauma in the water is it's not safe to be in water. That thought form stays in my soul matrix and my emotional and mental body. So in this lifetime, if I'm exposed to water, then I may re-experience that trauma that my soul has gone through. So this is how reality is shaped in a way by our thoughts, emotions, and actions. And nothing is ever set in stone because we can change our thoughts and our feelings at any time. So in a sense, we are creating our reality all the time.
No, about the Akashics. It's about it being unethical to access them and find out maybe, God forbid, but find out maybe when your death date is, or or to help yourself, obviously in a good way. That's okay, but there's always this underlying feeling of it's kind of like unethical and immoral. Okay. But I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so let me answer that for you.
Okay.
First of all, when you access the records, it's not like an open library. Some parts of the library are off limits. So you're not going to be shown things that may be potentially harmful for you or for anyone else. So you access the records with your guides, and via your subconscious mind, you can gain access. And your subconscious is there to protect you. It's like a firewall. It's not going to allow any information that will come through that will be of harm to you.
Oh, I see. Now, that is an absolute wonderful answer. I really appreciate that because you've made me change my way of thinking around that. Okay. Can I ask another question when I'm up?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you. The first young lady, Drew.
Yes.
My heart went out to Drew because I could totally resonate with her about her situation, finding her tribe. I'm in the same position. There's an ongoing pattern in my life. It's been going on for 70 odd years. So that's a long time for a pattern to keep going. And I want that pattern to break because it's completely, for me now, unacceptable. And I'm losing friends all the time. Last year, during the COVID, I lost quite a few where I treated them like royalty But in turn, they treated me like something under my shoe. And, you know, and I've had at least 5 people do that to me in as many months. And I'm thinking, what is it about me that gives them the right to speak to me with total disrespect when all I've ever done is taken care of them, looked out for them, been kind to them. And I've just had enough. And I just want to break all of that and, you know, find like-minded people and just not be treated that way anymore.
Okay. So let me tune into that.
Thank you, dear.
For you. First thing I would say is that you're absolutely right. You don't deserve to be treated like that.
No.
But I'm looking into your field now to see what may be an influence or a connection to what you've been saying.
Okay.
Okay. So looking along your timeline, I'm drawn to around 14 years old, 13, 14 years old. And yeah, I feel secondary school, we call it secondary school in the UK. I feel this was quite a challenging time for you.
That's true.
Yeah, and I feel it's not just teachers, I feel it's other kids as well.
Yeah.
And there's people from different social backgrounds here. So it's a real melting point. And I feel like there's a bit of bullying going on.
Yep.
Yeah. And the thought form that arises from this is that I'm not good enough. This is the thought form that I feel was activated within your field at that time.
Yeah, I can go with that. Thank you.
And it's created a blockage as well in your energetic system. And this is nothing to worry about. Blockage to receiving the love and abundance and care that you fully deserve. It's like, you know, you deserve it, but because this thought form of I am not good enough is there, it's almost like it's stopping the flow of positive energy and positive people into your life.
Yeah. I have been working on myself for years now.
Yeah.
And, you know, I started off like people are saying things to me like, you know, be kind to yourself. You know, you need to be kind to yourself. Well, because I don't know how, I started with the physical. I thought, well, I'll start with physical. So I started to give time to myself, to be me, time to do the things I wanted and so on.
Yeah.
Then I became with the layers of an onion to go into the emotional body.
Yeah.
And look after myself there. So now I got all these affirmations and mantras. I am good enough.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put up with you treating me any other way than with respect. So I'm doing that, and I've been doing that for years. So, but the same things still happen again and again.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the reasons why affirmations don't work, and affirmations should always be positive. It shouldn't be "I will not" or "I will not do this." It should always be.
What I mean is, I say I am worthy. I am a good person.
I know.
I deserve all good things. Yeah.
Of course.
So I know not to say the word no or not because the universe doesn't understand that.
Absolutely. But also affirmations won't work if there are contrary feelings or thoughts in your subconscious mind. So if you're saying I'm worthy and deserving of respect, but then your inner child, this 14-year-old aspect of your being is saying I'm not good enough, this is where there's a little bit of conflict. So maybe doing some inner child work with your inner 14-year-old self who experienced that bullying. And, you know, you can do this by yourself or with a practitioner, just sitting down with her and letting her know that it's safe for her to be herself and that she's, you know, a loving person who deserves all the best. I feel this is what's needing. So it's really getting in touch with that vulnerable, younger teenage part of yourself this is where the healing has to start. Because as an adult, you're fine. As an adult, you know all of this, and you know that you deserve, and you know that you're a good person. You just need to do some inner work with this 14-year-old part of your self.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so Liz, I think you are next.
Hello, thank you. Yes, I just wanted to ask something about myself.
Yeah.
I've been told throughout my life that I'm not assertive enough, and I do struggle to put my point across. Yeah, I just can't seem to make myself heard. I don't know why that is.
Okay. Let me tune into that for you. Yeah, I'm feeling energy around my throat chakra, and I feel a little bit of a block around my throat chakra. Again, this is nothing to worry about, and I'm just going back to the origin of this block, and I'm asking about that. Okay, so the first thing I'm being told is that it's partly from this lifetime and partly from other lifetimes. So I'm asking about the other lifetime connection. Ooh. Okay, I think you may know about some of your past lives already. Okay.
I've got an idea.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. So one of the things that's coming up is Spanish Inquisition.
Oh.
And
okay.
Yeah, I feel you spoke freely in one of these lifetimes, one of these other lifetimes, and what you spoke about resonated with a lot of people, but it was maybe against the authorities in some ways. You spoke out against the authorities, and you spoke out against the church and corruption within that. And I feel that you were punished for it, fortunately. And I almost feel like, is it okay for me to say this?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What I'm getting is that you may have been stoned.
Okay.
Okay. Like rocks may have been thrown at you, which may have caused damage to your body and may have led to you dying in that lifetime.
Okay.
And I'm picking up on the thought form around this. Yeah, I feel like thought form connected to this is, if I speak my truth, I will be punished.
Okay.
So when I say that, if I speak my truth, I will be punished. What happens to your body when I say that?
When you're talking to me right now,
yeah,
my throat's, I can literally feel it like tense.
Yeah. So this is the origin of this block within your throat. Yeah, encounter with the Spanish Inquisition. And I feel I don't know when the Inquisition was, but I'm getting around, I don't know, 16th or 17th century. I'm not a very good historian, but that's the dates that are coming into my mind. I'm asking how this block can be released. I feel you've got a connection to the angelic realm. Do you work with angels, or do you do angel cards or angel Reiki or something along this line? Or
I've got an interest in it.
yeah, yeah. I feel there's a strong angelic presence around you. So a lot of the time with healing, if we just sit down and we call in our angels and we open up our energetic field and ask them to release the blockage, they will do it. Otherwise, working with someone that can facilitate this for you, this will be of help. So I'm asking about a few more modalities that may help. Okay, so I'm being told that past life regression might be useful to you. Just because I feel there are other people involved in this past life incident that may be connected to your present life also. So it would be useful in connecting the dots, not just connecting the dots, but if you have past life regression therapy, it will help you to release the actual block itself. So you're not just seeing the past life, but the therapist and practitioner is working with you to release the result or the outcome of what happened in that past life. Okay. So there's information about past life regression on my Takomi Alchemy website, which I'll put in the chat. And if that resonates with you, then by all means contact me or contact someone else who you resonate with or who you may know who can help with this past life regression and clearing of this throat block. Okay. Righty. Okay.
Thank you.
I hope that was helpful for you.
Yeah, really helpful. Thank you.